Hi guys, John here. So we've got another how-to video today for you. We're going to be looking at the IOR turret reset to 0 and also setting your 0 stop. Now as you can see, we've got 3 different IORs here. They all share the same design turret, so as I say, it will transfer to most of the IOR models. So let's get started. Obviously got your turret here. Let's say we're going to give it a few revolutions now. So we zeroed it in. Obviously now we're at 11, as you can see there, and underneath you can see our markers for how many MOA we've gone round. Right, to start with, there's 4 analog screws on the top here, or grub screws. Just going to loosen them off, about half a turn on each one. I'll show you see now, that turret is very loose and easy to turn. Now we can pop it off if we'd like to, just makes it a bit easier if you're worried about clicking it as we go round. So looking here, obviously there's nothing around there to adjust for your 0 stop, nor is there anything inside the turret for your 0 stop. So once again, we don't have to worry about that. So we're going to turn this round to 0, slide that on there like that, just put the pressure down and make sure we get that lined up. Keep that with your thumb on top, and once again, we're just going to nip these up on the side here. Now, you don't have to go too tight on these. All you're doing is just nipping it up enough to hold it. Obviously, if you keep doing it up too tight, it can cause burrs internally, and it just gives you a few issues down the road, which are easily avoidable. So that's all tight there. As you see, we've now got our clicks back. So we'll pop that back to 0. Now we're going to be setting our 0 stop, which is this external ring here with the numbers engraved onto it. So once again, we've got a series of grub screws round here. Just undo these ones, and that will now allow me to spin this freely. So move this right the way down until you're happy with where it's set to stop with. So we'll just speed this up a little bit here. Now I'm going to say I am happy with that being on 0. So you can see that's opened that gap up there because it is threaded. And now all we need to do, now we're happy with the placement of that, is once again nip the 3 grub screws up. Once again with these ones, this is really important on these that you don't go too tight, because all these grub screws do is they bite down on the thread that we've just unwound that on. Obviously if you start really cranking them up or over tightening them, what will happen is it just spreads that thread and it just damages the entire thread on there, which is very fine, and you end up with that binding. You don't have to take the turret off. A best case scenario, you just have to wind it back and forth a couple of times. Worst case is it's a new turret from IOR. So as you see, we've set that. That will now allow us to go down and hit that 0 stop down here. If you wind it down past that, it will bottom out before it gives you a full revolution. But for this purpose, we're doing it just so it indicates you can see the 0, which hopefully comes out clear on this camera. Now one feature just to mention on here is your indication marker here. So if you zero this at 100 yards and you know 600 yards is your go-to distance for the set range you shoot at, all you need to do, wind that round to the MOA given for that 600 yards, and then you know every time, you don't have to count out your dials round. All you have to do is go straight to that, which once again is a grub screw that holds it. Wind that round, and as simple as that to set your 0 for your 600 or given range that you generally shoot at. So that is how to set the 0 stop and reset the 0 on your IOR turret. If you've got any more questions or any other ones you'd like to see on our how-to series, please drop us an email or comment on the video or give us a call. Thanks for watching.